Hello, today's daily reading comes from the Apocrypha from the book of Sirach, chapter 34, and reads as follows. Vain and false hopes are for a man void of understanding, and dreams give wings to fools. As one that catches at a shadow and follows after the wind, so is he that sets his mind on dreams. The vision of dreams is as this thing against that, the likeness of a face near a face, of an unclean thing that will be cleansed, and of that which is false that will be true. Divinations and soothsayings and dreams are vain, and the heart fancies as a woman's in travail. If they be not sent from the Most High in your visitation, give not your heart to them. For dreams have led many astray, and they have failed by putting their hope in them. Without lying will the law be accomplished, and wisdom is perfection to a faithful mouth. A well-instructed man knows many things, and he that has much experience will declare understanding. He that has no experience knows few things, but he that is wondered will increase his skill. In my wondering I have seen many things, and more than my words is my understanding. Often was I in danger, even of death, and I was preserved because of these things. The spirit of those that fear the Lord will live, for their hope is upon him that saves them. Whoso fears the Lord will not be afraid and will not play the coward, for he is his hope. Blessed is the soul of him that fears the Lord. To whom does he give heed, and who is his stay? The eyes of the Lord are upon those who love him, a mighty protection and strong stay, a cover from the hot blast and a cover from the noonday, a guard from stumbling and a help from falling. He raises up the soul and enlightens the eyes. He gives healing, life, and blessing. He that sacrifices of a thing wrongfully gotten, his offering is made in mockery. And the mockeries of wicked men are not well pleasing. The Most High has no pleasure in the offerings of the ungodly, neither is he pacified for sins by the multitude of sacrifices. As one that kills the son before the father's eyes is he that brings a sacrifice from the goods of the poor. The bread of the needy is the life of the poor. He that deprives them thereof is a man of blood. As one that slays his neighbor is he that takes away his living, and as a shedder of blood is he that deprives a hireling of his hire. One building and another pulling down, what profit have they had but toil? One praying and another cursing. Whose voice will the Lord listen to? He that washes himself after touching a dead body and touches it again, what profit has he in his washing? Even so, a man fasting for his sins and going again and doing the same, who will listen to his prayer? And what profit has he in his humiliation? Chapter 35. He that keeps the law multiplies offerings. He that takes heed of the commandments sacrifices a peace offering. He that returns a favor offers fine flour, and he that gives alms sacrifices a thank offering. To depart from wickedness is a thing pleasing to the Lord, and to depart from unrighteousness is an atoning sacrifice. See that you appear not in the presence of the Lord empty, for all these things are to be done because of the commandment. The offering of the righteous makes the altar fat, and the sweet savor thereof is before the Most High. The sacrifice of a righteous man is acceptable, and the memorial thereof will not be forgotten. Glorify the Lord with a good eye, and stint not the first fruits of your hands. In every gift show a cheerful countenance, and dedicate your tithe with gladness. Give to the Most High according as he is given, and as your hand is found, give with a good eye. For the Lord recompenses, and he will recompense you sevenfold. Think not to corrupt with gifts, for he will not receive them. And set not your mind on an unrighteous sacrifice, for the Lord is judge, and with him no respect of persons. He will not accept any person against a poor man, and he will listen to the prayer of him that is wronged. He will in no wise despise the supplication of the fatherless, nor the widow when she pours out her tale. Do not the tears of the widow run down her cheek? And is not her cry against him that has caused them to fall? He that serves God according to his good pleasure will be accepted, and his supplication will reach to the clouds. The prayer of the humble pierces the clouds, and until it come near, he will not be comforted. and he will not depart until the Most High will visit, and he will judge righteously and execute judgment. And the Lord will not be slack, neither will he be patient toward them until he have crushed the loins of the unmerciful. And he will repay vengeance to the heathen until he have taken away the multitude of the arrogant and broken in pieces the scepters of the unrighteous, until he have rendered to every man according to his doings and taught he works of men according to their plans, until he have judged the cause of his people, and he will make them to rejoice in his mercy. Mercy is seasonable in the time of his afflicting them, as clouds of rain in the time of drought. Amen.